Okay, this is a part of the demo to show in assignment 7 how to pick up the first letter of the Song code to form the new column. So in here I have set up the map. We have all three layers all derived from our GDB. And in here you see that I have in the work folder, I have my GDB and the map document file already set up there. So this is the initial stage of the get setup. And now I want to look at the parcels. So I right click here and look at the attribute table. Right, that's the attribute table. Each row is one parcel. And the data about each parcel, we see that we have the text values for each parcel here. And then we also have the Song code, which is a code with a leading, what we call a hierarchical construction, with a letter indicating what it is, and then followed by digits or maybe some other things, further details. What we need is a column called Song, and it picks up the first letter. And the third bullet on page 251 gives us detailed instructions how to do that. But let me also demonstrate here. Right, we need to create a new column for one character text string. So we come here, get the menu. So we pick add field to add a new field. So what should that new field be? We call it Song. Right, and the data type is not short integer, but it should be text because it's a text string. But it's not that long. It has only one letter. So we change the length to 1. That's it. So we say OK. We see a new column came out at the rightmost side called Song. And initially when you created it, they are all null because you don't have any values here. But you need to calculate it from Song code to pick up the first letter. So we select it and right click, and we use the field calculator so that we can calculate the values here. Right, in the field calculator, here are all the things that you can use, and this window pane is where you can put in a Visual Basic program, I believe. But you can do a simple instruction. It says Song equals that, so that you calculate the value for Song. So what should we calculate it from? We should calculate it from Song code here, right? Let me just select it yet. But if you double click, it will go in here. But according to the instruction, we should use a string function so that we will pick up the Song code, right? As we can see from here, Song code, we pick up the first letter here. So we need to use a string function. So we select string functions, and the instruction said that we should pick up the left side and the first letter. So we double click on that left function. Oops, I did 2 times. Let me remove it. And click again. Now in here, the left function has 2 parts. That's why the cursor is now in the middle. And I will double click on Song code. So it will put in Song code there and say comma, and that's how many letters you want to pick, how many letters you want to pick up. You want to pick up just one letter. So that's the function. Will pick up Song code and pick up the first letter and calculate it and put the value in Song. So that's it. So we say OK. So it will do the calculation. And when it finishes the calculation, we see that the Song column has the first letter pick up from Song code, right? So you can scan down and check that, but of course you see enough. So now we have the Song code done, and the attribute table shows that we have that, and we can use the Song to do the dissolve, right? So by reviewing the tutorial on how to do the dissolve operation, you should know what happens to the text values, as I also explained in the discussion board with a post about the table of text property text values. So that's the part about the Song. Okay, So that's it.